Hello there, welcome to the 4th season of the Rupel Boom series. Let's see if I can remember everything that I did last night. 597 shirts were sold by the end of last season as we gained promotion to the top tier of Belgium. Amazing stuff, really, and I think we've just about done enough in the summer to not be worried about relegation. We'll see how that plays out. I won Manager of the Year for Tier 2, which is great. And we actually had plans to modify the stadium, adding 3,150 seats for a maximum capacity of 5,457. So that's great. Rupel's Boom Stadium was obviously very small before that expansion. I'm guessing that they did it because they had to comply with league regulations. I can't think of anything else, to be honest, because we just didn't have the money to think about expanding the stadium. Whew, right, what do we even start attacking first? Let's go for the transfers. The transfers are the big tasty ones. Transfer history, you'll see that out of the club we have already got rid of £1,800,000, £250,000. So we got Vincent Chauvel. I mean, he's one of our weaker centre-backs in terms of quality at this moment in time. Someone came in with 1.1 million. The same team, they've given me nearly £2 million worth of money. Thank you very much. So they have, let's try and say their name. Mechelen. That's much easier than what I expected. So Vincent Chauvel and Stefan, boom, they've both gone out to Mechelen. In the comment section, there was actually someone who's posing as one of the Rupel Boom players. Now, if this is legit, if he's genuinely the player of Rupel Boom, I do apologise for selling you. I just thought it was hilarious. I saw the comment and I laughed a little bit, giggled a little bit, because not a lot of players mentioned on YouTube. They don't really have a YouTube kind of presence at all. So off that, we've got Matthias Simmons, who wasn't I don't think he was top potential at all. I think it was 4.5 star. He's going to Oostend, 250k, and then just small outgoings there. A couple from, all of them from the youth academy. Cool. And then you'll see, that's a lot of money to be splashing out on a player. He better be good. Thing is, I wouldn't splash out £600,000 on someone like this unless there was something very special with him. He is Djiboutian. Came across him last night, and I went crazy, because this is the second time that a Djiboutian has come into one of our saves. Obviously, when Djibouti is not loaded, the League of Djibouti is not loaded. So this is quite an amazing occasion, and I had to pull out all the stops to sign him up, especially when he's got maximum potential ability. Man's got maximum potential ability. So even though it's a lot of money, if he turns into something good, it might actually be worth it. It's a risk. It's a big risk, and probably not a risk that you should be making when you've just got promoted. But I think in a year's time, if he is one of these really fast-growing, high-potential players, he would have gone out of our price range, and we would never been able to buy him. And that would have hurt me personally, because this thing doesn't come along too often. So Shimelis Hassan is in as our left midfielder option. One of the options that we got in left midfield, we got loads of them. And then, we have been busy. And some of these signings, let me tell you, are absolutely tremendous. I've used Fox in the Boxes, scouting tips and tricks. So in scouting, we've got a short list of each year's intake. We're looking at 2021s at the moment. 2022s is also loaded up if we need to try and find something. And that kind of bypasses the players segment, the players search, and the recruitment package that you have. So obviously I only have Belgium at the moment, but technically with the shortlists, I'm essentially scouting the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's just an amazing, useful tips and tricks from Fox in the Box. Try and find it. I might put it in the comment section as the pinned. That's probably the best way to do it. So if you do Football Manager, give that a watch because it will help you massively. So let's run through the big players in this, shall we? So we've already seen the Djiboutian. And then from the Sundowns, we have Alfred van Heerden, who is a holding midfielder that we're going to train up as a centre-back because, I mean, he has all the qualities of a centre-back, needs to improve his heading a little bit. Fantastic signing at 4 stars current ability. This guy is, I think he was a dud, waste of money. If he had maximum potential ability, I would have loved this, to be honest. With the 2.5 stars current ability on the centre mid, I am struggling to find quality centre mids. Not going to lie. That was a bit heartbreaking when his potential ability actually dropped because his scout report said there is maximum ability. So that was Michael Basuma, who might be moving into the first team depending on how much quality we've got in the midfield. I mean, most of I think I'm seeing like at least 3. Yeah, I think at least 3 others are midfielders. So we got Hassan Beresabasic, who is 4.5 potential ability. Hey, maybe it's just because a couple of these lads in our team are really, really good, and it's just dropped everybody else's potential ability down. I very much doubt it, but that could potentially be it. I mean, it was just a risk to be took. I don't think we had a scout on him at all. It was 47,000, and of course, like loads of money coming in at that point. So I was like, just worth the risk. He had a lot of numbers, impressive numbers, and I thought it was going to be maximum potential. He wasn't, but most of these are. So now we got the Brazilian. We've got a Brazilian in, yeah. We have Brazilians in. So this is Eliandro Brilhante. And he is a holding midfielder that we're going to try and develop into a deep-lying playmaker defender as quickly as possible. Very good. And then we have Al Hassan Abo Agi. And he is, again, a midfielder. 2-star current ability, maximum potential ability. Learning to be a deep-lying playmaker and defend. Yes, that is correct. So that's another one. From FCV Dender from 19.5k. This is a winker. This nearly a rude word. Mikhail Andre. Okay, and just a bit worried about all the arrows going down, but it is start of the season. Like this could just be him being a bit rusty from the off season. Is development on winger support? Yes, perfect. I think I've done all the developments. But you know what? Sometimes you got to check, haven't you? Gabriel Soranic. Maximum potential midfielder. More of a Mazzala. So you can see the difference. Mazzala like goes in between the spaces. Needs a bit more speed. Off the ball is 13. So this guy's going to go really well in Mazzala. And then the freeze. Oh my goodness. The freeze. The Netherlands has been like super fortunate. It's a fortunate place for me. There was 3 players from the Netherlands that absolutely should not have been free transfers, but we will take them and we will make big profit. So this is Saverio Elshot. So this is one of the 3 players that I think is going to keep us safe this season. These signings right here. Really rapid. Training them up actually to be a right-hand sided play because I think Dave Peters has changed from 4.5 star potential ability to maximum potential ability, probably because Wilbert Demands moved back to his parent club. I don't know. I don't know how that's gone on, but I've got plenty of talented youngsters up front that will slowly be implemented into this side. What I haven't got is anyone really comfortable at right midfield. So if Elshot can do it, he's a right-footed player, then that would be fantastic. Light-hearted personality as well. Do like that personality. And then the big one. I think this is the best signing of the lot. Mink Verhoeven, the goalkeeper. My goodness, how was this a free player? He's 17 years old. He's 6 foot. He's got no eccentricity. This is the definition of a perfect goalkeeper for a 17-year-old. Like, this is absolutely outstanding stuff. What a signing. What a signing for Rupel Boom. You can see that, yes, I have had to pay a lot of wages out for these players, but I feel like they're of so high quality that we might get to the end of the season not really worrying about relegation at all. 4 or 5 places above it. I really do think that with the right application, these guys will do so well, and his personality's driven. Man, what a player. Mitchell van Ingen. It's just incredible, isn't it? The Netherlands really did come up clutch for me. Maximum potential ability. 16 on the finishing. 16! So, I mean, he was just like for like. Wilbert de Man went. Mitchell van Ingen came in. Perfect. 19 determination. Also driven personality. Let's go through the last 4. So these are players for the youth academies. And we got a midfielder there. Hopefully he develops into something. We desperately need midfielders. And that was my focus, really. You'll see it all the way through. And a winger, a Spanish winger that we claimed from Liège on a free. Presumably that's a £0, but like 40% of the next sale. So that's that. That is that. It's the transfers of heaven, to be honest. I didn't think the window was going to be that good, but we've transferred basically players that were out on loan to us into players that we now have that we can sell on and we can profit from. Like, these are our players, these are our assets that we're hopefully going to make use of. Boy, I'm excited. Right, okay, schedule. Let's have a look at our first game. Our first game is against Kortrijk. We played Arsenal, Troy, and Brighton in the friendlies. We only lost 3-2 to Arsenal. That's not bad. Did not watch the friendlies. I'm not for that. I'm not about that life. You know what I mean? And this is it. The opener, the true opener of the series. I think we are on first. We're the first televised match of the entire season. No pressure, boys. Just saying a big hello to Rupel Boom, who I don't know if they've ever played in this tier before, but I know in recent history they've definitely not been at this level. So we'll go 21 and 22 for those numbers. And I'm going to try and keep it light-hearted with the team talk. Just go out there and enjoy it, because I think that that's very important. If we even have that. Good performance, huge underdogs, no pressure. I'm going to do that. Yeah, that really worked, I think. 3 players motivated. One of the subs is nervous, but then again, Devos, he's coming from the under-21s, and it'd be a bit weird if he wasn't nervous, you know? Come on, De Wolf. Straight away. Oh, get it! What do you mean, checking decision? No, it's a goal. It's a goal. It is a goal. Nah, there's no checking decision there. Volsky at the back. It's fantastic that it's one of our, well, probably our most long-lasting regen that scores our opening goal as Rupel Boom take the lead. Come on. Big tackle, El Harak. Good clearance. But it looks like this is going to be a chance for the home side that is blasted over the bar. David Volsky. Who's, I think he's only 4-star potential now. Excuse me. So there's only 4-star potential. If you compare it to Andreas Berson's, it's 3.5-star. I think he's going to end up around this kind of quality. He's not had a great pre-season, clearly. Come on, Rupel Boom, Rupel Boom, Rupel Boom. Yes, lads. Off the corner, clear it. Nicely done. L-shot, oh, this is where the pace comes into play. L-shot is flying. Go on, L-shot. Yes! Dave Peters! Lads, we are 2-0 up in our first ever top flight game. Oh, mate, I honestly think this tactic is even more overpowered this year. It's absolutely bizarre. It's pulling off a madness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm all right at Football Manager. I won't put myself anywhere near the Football Manager creators out there. They just know way too much, yeah? But I'm feeling like a genius right now. I shouldn't feel like a genius because I'm definitely not in that. Clear it. Oh, that's all right. We are all good. Verhoeven clears. Very comfortable. Dogs are going mental downstairs. We're all good. We are all good. Go on. Is that the second episode in a row? What else shot? Oh, mate, that pace is devastating. Severo L shot. Severio. 3-0 Rupel Boom. Oh, wow. They thought we were going to be the small underdogs. The punching bag. Absolutely not. Corner kick. Oh, man. We're having a fantastic little game. This is recruitment at its absolute finest. I did have a big job on my hands at the end of last season because, to be honest, I just wasn't concentrating enough. And I switched on through the summer and absolutely nailed it. I think I've absolutely nailed it. We're not even look bad on the stats. This is a genuine performance here. A 3-0. This is not lucky. This is us slapping them about a bit. And our defence holding firm as well, which is good because I've definitely gone off that whole blueprint of like strong defence because honestly the signings that I could possibly have made were more in the attacking situation. So we're really devastating on the attack. Hassan's picked up an injury that we should really just protect for a little bit. I think we've got appropriate replacements on the left-hand side. Andre's there. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. 2.5 stars. He should be all right. Yeah, he's 2.5 stars on winger support. Let's go Van Ingen because what they need to deal with in that opposition defence is even more speed. And we'll also go for the Brazilian lad in that deep line playmaker defend role and confirm them subs. We can't lose it from here, can we? Like 81st minute. And the fullback probably should have been able to grab that. We are so close to getting a clean sheet. I'm looking. That away stand is looking packed with Rupel Boom fans. Rupel Boom. I did not expect it to go this well. I thought we did have a chance. Oh! And it's Mikael Andre. Oh my days. We're 4-0 up in our debut, in our opener. Oh. Putting a smile on my face. That is a brilliant, like really clever technical finish. Oh, the scenes if that was the Hassan kid, the Djiboutian. Yora de Wolf's injured. Damn. There's always that one thing that just holds me back in a fantastic result like this. Now I have to worry about Yora the Wolf for a bit. So we're down to 10 men. Try and keep this clean sheet, lads. Go on, I'm just trying to cheer on Akanji then for a second. No. Our goalkeeper, showing why he's worth £2,000 a week. They are all over the place. They're at 6s and 7s, clearing it against other defensive bodies. 1 minute to go. Can we hold out with 10 men? Actually, come to think about it, Elshot, I think, is still here, isn't it? Right, perfect chance. Perfect chance. If we go to tactics, perfect chance to see him just perform there for it's just the last minute, really, just to help us out and hopefully see if he can just, like, stick in a defensive challenge. Oh, Van Ingen. That's the striker putting in a big sliding challenge. Lads, I am so proud. Come on, hold it. Only a couple of seconds to go. It ends. What's KV Kortrijk 0. Rupel Boom 4. Gets in. We'll be top. We'll be top of the league. Of course we will be. Oh, wow. And send assistant. I don't do the press. Let's have a look at this competition. The standings. Give me the standings. Rupel Boom top. Obviously, we're not going to finish top, but let's just have this moment that Rupel Boom are currently top, the highest positioned Belgian team in Belgium. Oh, that's great. That is great. Let's have a look. Overview, season preview. We were down 500 to 1. Presumably that has just been raised because of our insane victory there. Kortrijk, they were down as 12th. So we're now 500 to 1 to win the league. I'd put a quid on. After that 4-0 win, I'd put a quid on. Of course. Lads. That is so pleasing. I'm sure you guys have had saves exactly like this, where you get promoted and you've been building slowly through the summer and everything just seems to slip in place. And all of a sudden you're like, wow. And of course, like a result like that, a performance like that at the start really gives you hope for what is to come. I'm going to look forward to this season and I'm going to enjoy every single second of it. Away, home, away, home. There's so many good games, isn't there? Okay, this is a bit of a trivia question about me, actually. My first ever game of FIFA was like on FIFA 20, and I played as Anderlecht because I had no idea what I was doing. I just got a PlayStation for that Christmas and a pirated copy of FIFA 2000. Had no idea how the controls worked. I just had no idea whatsoever. And Anderlecht was the first team on that menu system. Because it was the Belgian league was the first alphabetically, and Anderlecht was the first team alphabetically in the Belgian league. So since then, I've always had a soft spot for Anderlecht because, of course, FIFA was my life before YouTube, but FIFA now genuinely earns me money, and it all just then roots back to what happened when I chose Anderlecht and when I experienced FIFA for the first time. So I am going to play them at home, 12th of November 2023. That's when we are back. Wow, 4-0 to start off the season. See you next time.